Faygoluvers.net.
Exclusive.
What up, Juggalettes? It's your boy Almighty, repping Faygoluvers once again with another exclusive interview with the one and only T.O.N.E-z. What's good, Tones? Boom!
I'm good, man. Everything's straight. Everything's good. I'm straight.
So let's get started first, man. I want to start off with Sittin In My Room video. When I first watched it, I was thoroughly impressed. I want to know how that concept came about and, what your thoughts were on the video.
I was out in L.A. shooting my little scene for Justified, and I ran into this kid named Vin who, said he did videos. So I was like, all right. So he said as soon as he heard the song, we was taking a break from our little scenes or whatever, and he heard the song, and instantly he was like, yo, I got this idea, that idea. So we was just looking for the right director, and when he read me the treatment, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And I didn't even know what it was gonna look like. As we filming the videos, you can get an idea what it might look like, but I didn't know it was gonna come out that crazy.
Did releasing the video, did it increase sales of the single a little more with iTunes, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Got more radio burn, more sales, just more attention. Like a lot of people digging that song. We did the remix. I put my homegirl Moksha on there, so she did some vocals on there.
And the remix had, as you mentioned, Moksha. She's a part of a group called
Kudos. Yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah, they do she could sing in 20 different languages and crazy octaves. It's real. It was crazy, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna work with her again.
And High Voltage is still available on iTunes, and people can buy physical copies still as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. All right, man. So moving along, you just recently released Constantine. What was your thought process on some of the lyrical content that you came up with while working on this album?
You know what's crazy? That started off as just a song. I was just gonna put out a song about my homegirl Kelly that passed away. Mm-hmm. That she committed suicide a few years back, and I was just gonna do the song. And then once I do a song and the ideas start flowing, before you know it, it gets crazy. And I just started recording song after song after song, and those kind of albums that I do, they real life shit. I'm a firm believer in just saying what's on your mind. You know what I mean? A lot of people just hold shit in and don't say nothing, or they don't speak their mind, and a lot of artists just kind of spit about, their material things, which is cool, but sometimes there's a lot of things going on with them that they don't rap about, and they should. So I'll be just pouring all that is my life. That's real shit on them songs. My shit is authentic. I ain't afraid to sit there and tell you, yo, man, I was crying over this chick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, you know what I mean? This Hennessy's fucking me up right now, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't mind rapping about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why Pop got so much love, because he was just not afraid to show all his angles and all his emotions on his tracks. So I don't care. That's what makes you a real dude or a real artist, when you express yourself no matter what it is.
A lot of the reviews, and by reviews I mean a lot of the feedback that a lot of the fans gave you was reminiscent to what was given to you feedback-wise when you released the Happy Lands trilogy. Was that kind of the same mind state you were within?
Nah, I mean the Happy Lands were more a lot of those songs were more about female problems. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of other stuff, but the majority of those tracks was mainly about female. You know what I'm saying? Shit I be going through with girls and shit like that, and that's just what was on my mind at those times. There's a lot of other shit on there, but this one, Constantine is the reason why I say it was on the same line, sort of the same path as that, is because it's just deep personal stuff.
Right.
I don't do that on my other joints, but everybody know I be doing that. I'm the best MC in the world. You can't fuck with me. Freestyles all the time, and I do
people may have felt that on the same path as, you know, the real life experiences and things they can relate to. And that's what I find when I talk to people about your music. That's what they enjoy the most, is that they listen to certain songs. Even sitting in my room, me especially, a lot of the things you're talking about, I personally can relate to. And when I'm talking to other fans of your music about your songs and your Happiness Trilogy and Constantine especially, you know, they all say, I can relate to certain things he's saying. So, I mean, I know you get a lot of, you know, feedback from the fans where they say, you know, you helped me out through this experience and whatnot. What was the, you know, the one that meant the most to you, that you received, you know, the most feedback at?
Man, I think it was this one kid, man. He was a young kid, but it was on my fan page, and he just hit me up, and he told me that he was, like, it's crazy, like, he was in the process of killing himself, like, I mean, he didn't tell me what he was doing. Like, he didn't say, yo, the blade is right by my vein and nothing. Like, he didn't say none of that. But he was in the process. And I don't know if he just happened to, I don't know what he was doing, but I know he wanted to play some music or something. And one of his friends or whatever had a burned a CD with some of my joints on it. And I can't even tell you which song it was, but I know it was a Happy Land album. He said he listened to it and got so caught up in it that not only did he, like, not forget, but it kind of made him stop thinking about what he was about to do. But it kind of made him feel like, yo, damn, this kid, you know, this guy is talking to me. The funny thing is obviously I ain't 12, 13 years old, but when I do pour my heart on these songs, I talk about things that happened to me when I was a shorty.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then that was one that he hit me up and gave me this whole thing about thank you. He left it on my fan page, and it was just crazy. I didn't like that one. I didn't copy it, paste up, because that was like too, you know, I didn't want to put him out there like that.
Nice.
So, you know, that one got to me, and another one about the abuse this kid got from his pops. You know, I know about that. So that one right there was another one that was crazy, because he wanted to kill his pops. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely felt that.
All right.
So those two right there, you know what I mean? They all youngins too. You know what I mean? Both of them.
Alright, well, T.O.N.E.z, you know, you've had a lot of success also due to you doing the theme music for Justified, and as I know that last season you were doing some acting on Justified. Explain that experience and, you know, what we can expect in the future from acting on Justified from you.
Oh, man, we definitely in talks of doing that, but I got some other joints I'm doing on some TV show and movie joints, and I'm just not putting it out there yet, but that's a definite thing. So the acting thing, I love that. It's a whole different world, man. You know what I mean? First of all, the business is done smoother. There's really no corny politics like there is in the, you know, as we all know, in the overground and the underground. That's why I call it overground, not mainstream. But, you know, all those kind of corny little politics. It's like, you good, you get in.
Right.
So I'm definitely going to do that. But when I was on the set, I got a chance to see how, like, they changed the script. And these dudes learn it in 2 minutes. Like, y'all, because when I'm out there, I'm chilling with the dudes from the shop, chilling with Timothy and Mike and everybody. We all homies, like, cool. Like, we kick it outside of the acting thing. Like, we kick it on a regular basis. So I get a chance to talk to these dudes. And I'm sitting there, and they come in and go, yo, scene 5, 6, and 7 has been changed. It's not like they changed verb to end. It's like they changed the whole shit. I watch these dudes sit there and read it and then go do it. And I'm sitting up there going, I got 2 lines. And I'm already like, man, like my line, like I did more than one line. They just kept you know, you're going to keep on calling line.
Right.
But, yo, I was just sitting up there all of that, man. So I definitely want to get into that. But my memory's real good, and I'm sharp with that. So I should be able to knock that out. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely Justified. Hopefully, we in talks for that, but definitely some other shows. Definitely.
Perfect. All right, man. And moving along too, you know, I know that recently you've been on the covers of a few magazines, and you know, you've been doing interviews with Boxing.com. One that really stuck out to me that I'm a fan of the publication was Music Now magazine. How did that come about?
That's my management / publicist, Rick PR Promotions. They handle that. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, they look for that standout artist. You know what I mean? And not to sound arrogant or cocky. Fuck you, who am I kidding? Let me sound arrogant and cocky. You know what I'm saying? What it was is they was like, yo, we want to look for that new, you know, that new thing. And for type shit. You know what I mean? So for them to put me in there with me, A-Staff, Rita Cora, and all these other cats in these bands, it was just real crazy. And it's mostly because of the stuff I do with Gangsta Grass. So that was crazy. That's a huge publication too, bro.
Yeah, it's really big.
That love right there.
So, T.O.N.E-z, you know, with all of these exciting new ventures coming up and all these big things popping, a lot of people, especially on the internet, you know, call them haters, call them, you know, speculators, whatever you want to call them. They're saying, you know, T.O.N.E-z sold out, T.O.N.E-z has joined the Illuminati, T.O.N.E-z is a part of some sort of secret society of rappers, you know, similar to something that was on the Cleveland show.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm part of the secret society of good lyricists.
There you go.
But a few of us. So yeah, we separated from all these. There's me, Lupe, Nas, Jay, Motor Technique, Tech, and Monoxide. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. I don't know, man. Like that whole thing, that whole Illuminati thing to me is kind of funny because people are basing their thoughts on that on YouTube videos.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, word, you believe that? But all I know is, you know, when you read the comments of them, like you have a picture of Lady Gaga or something, holding her hand over her eye for whatever reason, and you got the comments like, yo, I'm sitting there, you know, smoking my weed, you know, I want to kill this bitch, fuck that Illuminati bitch, I hope she die, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn, son, what's more evil? This chick holding her eye, or you wishing death on the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me, man. But I don't know. I don't get too much into that. You know what I mean? Because I think if you talk about it like what we doing right now, I think if we talk about it, you promoting it. So, you know what I'm saying? You know that old saying, the biggest thing was the devil proved to the world he didn't exist?
Right.
You know, that was probably said more than anything else. So it's like you promoting them anyway. Because now everybody goes online looking for that shit.
Yeah, everybody.
Type in Jay-Z and Illuminati and watch what pop up.
Yeah.
It'd be like 800,000 pages of this dude's the ringleader.
Yeah.
I'm like, so there's a secret society that run the world, and Jay-Z is the ringleader?
It is pretty absurd.
You know what I'm saying? Jay's my man. You know, I know, son. That's my man. You know what I mean? And I'm like, they gonna put that dude? Come on, son. Come on, knock it off. So I don't know about all that, but I ain't, you know, only thing I'm selling is songs and, you know what I mean? That's it.
Alright, well, moving along, you know, aside from the Illuminati talks, what upcoming collabos do you have happening?
None. I ain't got nothing happening as far as collabos, but the last collab I did was me and Molly. We did a joint called Snap that I just put the single out to just get a buzz because so many people was hitting me up to do more songs with her.
Right.
So that's it. I mean, I don't know.
How did that connection come about? Because, you know, Molly Gruesom's from my neck of the woods, so, you know, it's quite an interesting little collaboration there happening. How did that come about?
Navigating through the internet or whatever, and I checked her out one day, and I ain't know shorty could sing. I said, damn, he's singing, he's rapping, you know what I mean? So we just started, you know, just clicking, and we just started talking about music and stuff, and she just has a different take on stuff.
Another female that you've done a few collabos with is Lil V, who just released Heel Turn quite recently. How did you link up with her?
Lil V, yo, you know what's funny? I was just talking to her earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like about an hour before I got on the jack with you, I was just talking to her shit about some crazy shit. She just had me rolling, but we just clicked. Like I said, it's my homegirl too, man. She's on High Voltage. We did a music video. So that's my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? She's a little.
Are you on her album or no?
Yo, hell yeah, I did a joint with her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. I'm like, y'all gotta get that. You gotta pick that up, man. It's crazy because there's a concept to that. You know what she's rapping about? Because it's not just I'm the cute little girl with the flow. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, she got a lot to say, man. So people definitely need to check her out.
All right, man. That's what's up. All right, man. I want to talk about rap battles and diss songs. You know.
If it's rhyme for rhyme, you know me, man. The diss song thing ain't really my thing.
Right.
I did that like maybe back in the days when my shit is like face to face, dog. Let's get it in. Meet somewhere and battle face to face. That'll end it all.
All right, T.O.N.E.z, well, I want to thank you again for taking time out to do this interview.
Yep. Faygoluvers. My man Scotty D, Little Ian. Big Ian, and everybody up there, man. Everybody up at the steps. You know what I'm saying? Especially you for doing this and all that. So much love to everybody.
Perfect. All right, T.O.N.E.z, much respect, bro.
All right, man. One.
Peace.